Howdy Darks, it's Unchowder. It's time for Dyson Sphere. Hooray, hooray, hooray! Time for Cat to be in Moth Vice. Hooray! Yeah, hi. We're here to play games and chill, in case you are new here. Yeah, I think we're in the home stretch on Dyson Sphere. We're getting awfully close. One thing I want to work on today is antimatter. We were noticing at the end of last stream that all of our white cube research is going, like all the constituent components of our research are going great, except for antimatter. So we're gonna spend some time on our power planet today and make sure we have enough ray receivers and stuff out there to collect all the power we want and to make all the critical photons we want. And we'll make sure that that's all going good. So that's kind of the main thing on my mind today. I think we're also gonna probably need more raw materials of some kind. I think we're running out of silicon or something. I don't know, it's always something. But the photons is the main thing. Can you stop? Can you stop? No? Okay. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. It don't gotta be more complicated than that, except for the fact that my microphone keeps moving. You done? Today's episode is brought to you by a mountain. The mountain that we are climbing. The mountain we have almost reached the summit of. But also by you. Clicking on the buttons down there and helping me out. And the liking and the following and the lurking and the joining the Discord, all those buttons. I just want you to push my buttons. That's all. That's the reason I'm here. No other sponsorship than that. You okay? I know she's not okay. She's never okay. Anyway, we're gonna do the thing. Yeah, there we go. And then hopefully it's gonna be, yep, the sound appears to be good. Can you, for real, can you chill? I know this creature has no chill. This creature has had no chill her entire existence. And I love her anyway. God help me. Anyway. What is this? This is antimatter. This was to remind me. We're not getting critical photons. We need to be doing more antimatter. Meh. So, I think that's gonna be our first thing, right? Oh, look at our gloriously kind of empty inventory here. Holy cow. We got all of our fleets, all of our junk. It's all going great. All of our stuff is kind of okay. There's only just a couple random things out in the universe that are broken. Our farm is going good. We got level 26 bases out on our farm, level 25s. Ridiculous. And our research is stopped because of antimatter, because of course. So we're gonna go out to our Dyson Sphere system and that power planet. And we're gonna put down a bunch of ray receivers, which we are shipping out there. So I don't need to make any and bring them. And then all of our belts are being shipped out there. We have splitters being shipped out there. We have power stuff being shipped out there. I think we're good. I think we can just go there. I think we can just go there and work on it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head out to here. Here's our Dyson Sphere system. Look at that. We have way too many solar sails, don't we? Go to planet 1. And I'd kind of like to just like max this out if we can. There is still a fair bit of space on that planet, and the only thing I want to use that planet for is receiving power and charging batteries. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fill it up. Yeah, are we actually pointed the right way? And it's a tidally locked planet, right? So I want that whole half of the planet that's facing the Dyson Sphere, I want it to be entirely ray receivers, and some chunk of those are going to be for critical photons, and then the rest are going to be for power. I want to get graviton lenses distributed to all of them, including the critical photon ones, because currently we're only getting graviton lenses into our power ray receivers, right? I have no idea what percentage of that to make, but we're just gonna do a bunch. It's just gonna be a bunch. We'll see what happens. It takes so much less time to get out here now. It used to take us 2 hops to get here. We used to hang out in deep space and chat for a bit every time we went to our Dyson Sphere. And now look at us. And here we come. It'll be like right in here, right? Oh, there it is. I see it. Poof, there we go. Cool. And here we are. Unfortunately, I have foundations we can receive out here as well, so that will help. Here's all the ray receivers so far. That is a good deal of them. Everything out here is for power, and then these are the critical photon ones. So this is going to be what kind of changes and expands. So look at all those, look at all the solar sails. Holy crap. Up to 126 gigawatts. We have a lot of sails that are in orbit and not attaching, don't we? And see, I don't know if that's just they don't have spots to go. I know we have some nodes that we're still making. We are launching rockets at a fair clip, though, I think. I wonder if... Can I add, like... I mean, realistically, we just want more nodes, don't we? I want more nodes. Can I just do like this in conflict with a shell? I want it to be... Oh, would I have to get rid of the shell in order to put a new thing in there? That might be what happens. Okay, so I actually can't just add new things in here. Okay, well. And see, like, I feel like way more could be slotting into some of these. But who am I to say? I think I feel like we've even launched enough sails at this point, right? We have, or I guess does it say? We have 213 shells planned, but what's cell point? Here we go. We have planned 600,000 cell points. We are attaching 15,000. We have constructed 340,000. So no, we have not even done all the ones that we need. Oh, but this is like a percentage. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that this like filled as it goes. That's kind of cool. So we have... Oh, I see. So for structure points, we're at 142,000 out of 162,000. So we're pretty close on the frame. But then, and see, constructed must be like the ones that are actually attached, right? So we are at almost 400,000 out of 600,000. That are attached, and then we have another 200,000 in orbit right now. Yeah, we have 260,000 in orbit right now. So in theory, we've made our solar sails and launched them even, and now they're all just waiting to go in, but they're also going to start decaying. So that's cool. We're actually launching our solar sails too quickly now. So that's cool. Maybe which means we need to be launching our rockets faster. But even then, it's almost done, so I don't think I'm gonna really sit here and flesh that out for the last home stretch of it, right? I don't know. I think we're gonna let it go. I think we're gonna let it go. At some point, we do need to turn off the solar sails. Maybe what we'll do... Maybe we just need to give it a break. Let's do... The fastest way would be to turn it off back at home, of course, now that we've left. We could go to each of these planets and kind of cap out their storage, but I mean, even then, whatever. Whatever. We'll do it when we go back home. I want to work on this right now. Okay, so then here we got construction stuff coming in. Here's all my foundations. Definitely want a bunch of those. I think, yeah, here's a bunch of array receivers. That's a lot, but that's fine. So my first question here, we have half of our planet that faces the sun, and we have half that doesn't. And I want to mark this boundary. Obviously, it's going to go from pole to pole, right? And it's going to go around. And I think one of these was specifically like directly noon, right? I don't know if I can actually tell. Because all of our, like, we get all of our markings, but we don't get, I don't think I can see like actual latitude numbers. Well, let's try it this way. Let's try this. Let's go up to the pole, which is up here somewhere. It's right here. And I guess it could just be... Could it just be this line? Could it be that simple? I guess if that's... Really the question is this facing directly up? Which I think not. I think it's slightly different. Don't think this is the middle. Like if we go here. Well, then how would I even know? How would I even know? Maybe what I need to do, maybe if I just put down a solar array receiver and see which one, like where it can receive power. Like if I just plop down a test one, right? Just plop, plop, plop. They're all going to receive power. It's like if they have line of sight, they get power, and if they don't, they don't. It's not like they don't get like diminishing returns or anything, I don't think. So if I put something over here, it just don't do nothing. You can actually still receive power back here. Wow. Pretty sure this should be nighttime, unless we can just, because we can still see it. Maybe can we go like all the way back here? Wow, okay. So we can probably receive power on way more than half of this planet. That's interesting. What if I go back, like way back here? You are still receiving power. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, but it's probably from the solar sails. That's an interesting thought. We're only half of our planet is technically pointed at the Dyson Sphere, but the solar sails are out on the other side, and you can receive rays from the solar sails directly. And it's just all going to be the same power. I did not think of that. That's interesting. So now I'm curious what our power reception would look like without this giant sail cloud swarm. Well, okay. So that means we have two different questions. how much do we build today and how much is possible are going to be two separate questions, I think. So I kind of want to just lay out my boundaries here. And I think we're gonna go from pole to pole. Makes sense to me. So now if we say, just as a hypothetical, yeah, I thought wasn't there a way to see. Like it just don't say, oh, I see. You can see them here. There's a little readout here. Maybe that's what I need to, but see, that's gonna tell me, like, east and west is my question, right? Like, I know where the equator is. The equator is here. But we knew that already, right? Yeah, this is our equator. And then I want to say, was this our middle? Can I tell myself to go here? Not really. Like, this is 25 degrees. I don't know. Maybe was I just looking straight up? I can't even see the sun anymore. It's up there somewhere. Oops. Okay. I feel like there's probably a solution to this question, and I just don't know what it is. So I think at some point I just have to pick a spot. And one like this. This is convenient because it's even all the way around, right? And that's going to be... Let's see, here's the actual whatever meridian, right? But there are... Maybe we'll start like here. Like if we go like this. Obviously we'll have to relocate some of this. This is literally just marking for my sake, I think. All right, yeah, this is a nice straight line at least. Then here's one pole. Hooray. And then we're gonna continue like this, I guess? Yeah. Oops. Hopefully this is just, close enough. Lack of item. Here's our Mark 1s. Yep. the wrong way for a bit. That's fine. Okay. So then... Right? Well, that's 90 degrees, right? I don't know. I am just eyeballing this, aren't I? It doesn't seem quite right. Kinda. Because I know that, like, I started in the middle here, but I haven't stayed in the middle. I know I've kind of gone to one side more than the other, so I wanted to say the center is like here, which means this is way closer than that side. So really the center, maybe the center is, maybe it is that. Gonna just take all this back up. If I said it was more like this line. Oh, come on. See, that doesn't necessarily seem right either. It's like somewhere between those. Or it's like, maybe it's like here. Is that? So then it would be like this. So then I've already used like way, I thought I put these, you know, on the far side of the planet. Maybe we just need to move a bunch of this stuff. Just replant all of our battery chargers. No biggie. I mean... Because, like, that's the equator, right? I mean, so that lines up. Like, this is the midpoint of our planet, and it's, like, you know, closest to there. So then if I look like this, just right on at our pole, then this should be our up, and then this should be where we split. That's like way far off. That'd be like... way back here. They'd be like doing like this. Here, let's do... Can I just do a straight line? Something like that. Right? That's really the day versus night line. Does it say... What does this little symbol mean? Rigid zone. Whoops, that's not what I meant. Left click to switch between universal coordinates and planetary system coordinates. Oh, I see. Does that symbol change at all? Not really. If I land. Tropical zone. Is this gonna tell me if when I cross into the night? Maybe it does. Okay. Okay, I guess it does. Okay, so it's frigid zone versus tropical zone. So if it's, this is the sun, this is all sun side, and the night side is here. Apologies while I just kind of get my bearings here. Yeah, it's like here. Is it this line? Not one of the main ones. I wonder if it's like, how precise will it even tell me? Okay, I think it's right here. From a day, from a night. Okay, I get it. So it's not even gonna be like on, it's not even gonna be on a major thing. But I'm gonna call it this line, I guess. Because this at least has some straightness to it. Okay, I can work with that. That's at least an answer. Right, it's here, so then it's gonna go, I think I'm gonna go back out this way and then in this way. So yeah, it's gonna be a little zigzaggy. But I think that's fine. So it's gonna be like, let's see, now what? Now I need to go the other way. Hello, fun-sized dragon. Hello, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the click. We're working on our power planet here, and I'm trying to see how many things I can cram in here. So this is a tidally locked planet, so I'm just kind of mapping out one side versus the other. Howdy, howdy. Also, I met you're my 200th follow. Confetti. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to, I think we're gonna move all this. Oh, this got rather close, didn't it? Hooray, hooray! How are you on this fine Thursday? What is it? It's a Thursday? Okay, so it comes in like this. I think we're going like here. There we go. Oh, that didn't work. It's what? It's this one. Whoa. This one. Doing all right, just vibing with some Elden Ring rando. Excellent. I also love Elden Ring rando. I haven't played it in a little bit though. I am getting hyped up for Shadow of the Erdtree though. Alrighty, and then I think we're just going across like this, right? Well, I guess let's see if this meets up. Alright, we're just kind of going this way. I still need to make a character to prep for DLC. I've been working on that off stream. I think it's basically done. Where's the rest of our... Oh, it's like way over there. Is this the one that I started? No, this is all night still. It must just be a remainder. I made a faith-based... it's like a faith spell blade, essentially. No, I think this is the right line. Okay. I probably need to level up a little bit more. I'm hesitant. I don't want to over level, right? I don't want to go into the DLC and just destroy everything. So I've stayed to level 90, but I think that might be a little low. The Hallowed Tree is still a bit much at that level, I think. I always thought my character's at level 150, but might go higher for the DLC, not really sure. Yeah, 150 seems like, for the base game, I agree. 150 is like kind of the max, or at least you should be going to New Game Plus at that point, right? Am I getting close at all here? There it is. Okay, so yeah, this actually looks fine. Okay, so we're just gonna call that our border. DLC tends to be the hardest content, so we'll see. I know, but I know that. I mean, Elden Ring is kind of the only Souls game that I've really played, aside from Sekiro. So, but I know that that's the pattern. But also, Elden Ring has been really good about defying our expectations so far, hasn't it? So I'm kind of wondering. I'm wondering if there's going to be content at a lower level, or if it's, you know, like at level with Hallowed Tree is kind of what I'm expecting. Like not super high above normal in-game. But again, who the heck knows? Mostly I think it's easier to level myself up if I need to rather than like unlevel myself, right? It'd be sad. I would be sad if I were over-leveled, because I want to stream it. I don't want to just like, oh hey, I'm just destroying everything. Ho ho ho. Same, yeah. But I'm having fun with it at the very least. I've done a lot of Dex type characters and a lot of int casting, a lot of sorceries. But I haven't done a lot of the faith-based stuff, and strength as well. Kind of one of those things I don't do very frequently. Okay, so yeah, here's day. Here's night. Okay, perfect. I think we're good. I think we got it. So I'm gonna use that as my boundary between daytime and nighttime. And see, now this is wrong too, right? Because now, yeah, it's way the heck over there. I'm gonna get rid of these. Do I move our whole base first? Do I just do that first? Oh no. I always go Unga Bunga. It's a very popular build, isn't it? I feel like it's everyone else's first inclination, and I just... Oh, claws. Claws are a thing, and they're amazing. And spells are a thing, and they're amazing. And katanas are amazing. My first playthrough, I definitely fell in with Moonveil, like a lot of other people. But I mean, it's freaking Moonveil. How do you not? Like double katanas is super fun. Trying to think of what other like Dexy things. Claws. I do really like claws. And just any power stancing, any dex-based thing is just lovely. Okay, so I'm gonna clear out all of this. Really, the question here is, where do I put the critical photon junk specifically? We could kind of put it on one of these edges, right? It'd be awkward to have it just in the middle. But also, would it really matter? Really, the thing is that I'm gonna want all of these to extend up to this line. Like, I have my grid established here. We're just gonna, like, this grid is just gonna continue in each direction until we've filled up half the planet. And like this isn't, you know, this isn't in the middle or anything. Maybe what we do is we come to our equator here. I should be inputting our stuff on the equator here, but I'm really not set up to do that. All of our splitters are over on this side. So really what's gonna happen is we're gonna have all of our graviton lens stuff be distributed up along our border and then feed down off this way for all of these. So at that point, if you just have, you know, one of these columns being for critical photons, and then it comes back up on this side, and then the transport stuff is over on this side, I guess that works. I guess that'd be fine. Yeah, we'll do that. So what's gonna happen here? I'm going to take all these down. I want them to be a little bit more compact at the very least. And also we need to get a way to get our whatchamacallit, I don't know, these tiny little things, our graviton lenses in there as well. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna snip. And then, how am I doing this? We've been using this as our template essentially. Maybe we just have like one whole section like this is for critical photons. Do a row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can always just like switch them the other way if we need to, especially if we are distributing. If we have the belts in there to feed in graviton lenses and take out critical photons, you could always just turn them back into power generation and not lose anything. So I think that's gonna be what happens here. And really we should say, would it be like this middle one? So if here's our border, 90 degrees is gonna be like this awkward spot down here. So yeah, I guess this is our middle here. So yeah. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of these as well. Just boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Clean this up just a little bit. And then this needs to scoot a little bit, right? I want to keep room for things proper. So you like this, and then we put a splitter here. You go there. You go there. All that's going to change again in 5 minutes. But now, if I take this whole chunk here, I'll make sure I get all those splitters and things in there. Use now. Right, and I just want to get it to line up. Like one doesn't fit? How does that make sense? Does that make any sense? feel like this is all correct. Why are you the one? Strange. Well, let's say I'm gonna force it, and we'll leave the one spot empty. And I'll see if I can squeeze it in here. Sometimes you can just get it in there. Foundation required. Aha! That's the problem. There's just a tiny little hole there. Alright, so then that's gonna go there. I have these all as Mark IIs, which is probably overkill anyway. You're gonna go there. Then we're good. Okay. And I'm gonna say this whole section is gonna be for our critical photons, which means they just need to have outputs in addition to these inputs. And I'm just going to do them in the other gaps. So basically, I guess what does middle look like? If we do out like that, is that middle? I think that's middle. And these are all gonna come out, or do I come out this way? Do I have, yeah, I think we're gonna have things come in this way and come out this way. I think that makes sense. So then this is gonna come out like this. And it's gonna come up like this, and then that's gonna move. These go like this. And then, yeah, and then this goes like that. Fortunately, these don't need splitters to come to merge like this. Right, so then that's, there's like a space there. So it's gonna be like this, right? That look the same? That looks the same. We'll say yes. Right? Yeah, I think we got it. So these are all just gonna merge out like this. Like that. So this is our input. Graviton lenses. And then this is gonna go down like that. And then this is gonna go out like that. And of course, this is all gonna move as we grow, but this will get us started. And then I need to say that these all go to photon generation, right? Oh, but also I know that I'm like missing out on all the faith and the strength-based fun things to be had, but I'm also expecting there to be some really interesting new things, right? I'm doing my best to not obsess over the trailer and watch it a million times and watch all the VaatiVidya stuff, analyzing, just going way too deep into it. I try not to hype myself too much about stuff before it comes out like that. But I did see that one that one little clip with the what should we call it? The Crucible Knight flying attack thing. That's gonna happen. I cannot resist that. Okay, so now I just need to make the rest of these things. And then these are gonna go, these are all gonna meet up like this. Like that. Oops. You always avoid the trailers. Yeah. I mean, I've been avoiding trailers about basically everything. Good evening. Hello! How massive is the sphere now? Oh, you want to see? You want me to look up, do you? Hello, hello, hello! How's it going? The gang's all here. Our sphere is going great. We're making really good progress now. I think we actually have too many sails in the air. I think we've made, like we're losing sails at this point. But I've completed the design. Hopefully we're gonna start having enough of our nose built in here for all of our sails to start going in. But yeah, we're getting there. Oh my, that sphere almost makes me faint. It's quite large. It is quite large. Something that I just realized today, and is like obvious in retrospect. But like I spent a fair deal of time when we were scoping out our systems. I was specifically looking for a tidally locked planet, right? Which is what we have here. This planet is not rotating. This side is always facing the Dyson Sphere. And I did that on purpose so that they have continual line of sight, because they benefit from not having their line of sight ever interrupted, like by nighttime or something. So I did that on purpose. But then I realized belatedly that you can just have your Dyson Sphere be so large that the planet is inside the sphere, in which case the entire planet is always pointing at the sphere and everything will always have line of sight. So that's cool. But also, the other thing that I'm realizing is that we have so many solar sails, and the solar sail orbits are outside of our planet orbit. And you can receive power from the cloud itself as well, which means our whole dark side of the planet is always able to receive power because of the swarm. And that didn't occur to me until today. Long term, we're not gonna be like maintaining the swarm, right? So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna depend on it being there forever. But I was trying to figure out like, well, how far out can I build these ray receivers that they still get power? And the answer is the whole planet. The whole planet gets power. But yes, now we're working on critical photons is the project right now. Our research has pretty much halted, and it's pretty much just because of critical photons. So we're kind of updating our pattern here and making sure we have plenty. Oh, and you're kind of in the wrong spot, aren't you? The others were okay. These are also like not that important anymore. We have removed the dark fog from this star system. So defending ourselves is actually not as important as it used to be. I am still paranoid though. Yeah, okay, so you do fit there. You're just a little wrong. And then this is gonna go like this, right? Hydrate! I can hydrate. I even have ice water. Delicious, delicious water. I think that's one off. I'm gonna be picky about my pattern. All right, and then right, it comes out, and there's one, and then the spine comes out, and then one, and then the spine. And then they just all need to connect. Which means just looking into these tiny little gaps. How's everyone else? It's been a pretty mellow day here. We've had all our nice days. Like last week was really nice weather-wise, and now today it's a little cloudy again. I was laughing when I looked at the weather this morning because it was 50 degrees. And the forecast was a high of 50 degrees. And then tonight, there's gonna be a low of 50 degrees. It was seriously like the entire day, 24 hours had a fluctuation of 3 degrees from 50 to 53. Which, you know, can definitely be worse. But also, starting to get hot here, dreading it. I know, I hate the heat. I don't like freezing weather, but I like mild weather, right? I like it when it's nice. When you can put on a long sleeve shirt and not get uncomfortable. That's my favorite. I think we got all of these. Looks like we probably need to upgrade this. I mean, this is already a lot more critical photons than we were making, I think. Okay, so then that's all 3, so we'll make all of this tier 3. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, I don't see any yellow dots, right? You're all doing your thing. Oh, you need to do the thing. You need to do the thing. All you. I guess they're a slightly different color. Looks like we're okay here. Alrighty, cool. And then I just want to plug in the other thing, the graviton lenses, right? And I'm gonna put a splitter way up here, and then all this is gonna like immediately change, right? Maybe we'll grow the other way first, away from this direction. But we could do this, right? Do a little inline splitter action. And then I guess that works. And you go under. Perfect. And you're all distributed. Cool, 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 cool. I think that's gonna work. Yeah, I'm dreading the hot weather. Our apartment here does not have airflow. So usually I can beat it by, you know, going out into the other room and opening the back porch door and you know, hanging out on the patio or something, but in here in the computer room there's no cross breeze. Which, you know, it's not like I'm sitting here with a heater. My goodness. Okay, cool. So, critical photons are going back out. I'm curious what our production rate is compared to a while ago. That looks better. So this is what it was. This is what it's at now. And that's just going to keep getting better. My apartment is in the attic. It's hell when it gets really hot. In the attic? Wow. Yeah, attics aren't fun. No AC country, bed is straight under the roof. Yikes. I live in an AC country, but not an AC town. Oh, why do we not have batteries? We have dead batteries here. Why are those? Did I disconnect something? Did I disconnect something? Did I disconnect the entire power grid? Did I disconnect the entire power grid? Oh my god. I guess top floor with a built-out attic. Interesting. This is an apartment building, so we're like in the middle, which is good because we get shielded from a lot of the sun, but also the heat that is in here has like no way to get out. So that's cool. Okay, well now we're doing batteries. My god. If that breaks our farm again. Pretty sure our farm broke last time because we ran out of batteries out there. Can I look at full accumulators? Yeah, I guess it's been out for like 20 minutes. Yikes. Well, in order to save myself some potential headache in the future, I'm gonna run out to our farm real quick and make sure it has batteries, because otherwise it's gonna be like last in line to get batteries and then die. And I don't want to remake it a third time. But we do have critical photons going, so that's going, and then we'll come back and we'll flesh it out some more. This is a while ago, but when I was in college, I took an internship in Minneapolis, which the actual place doesn't matter, but I did a, I guess I subletted. This was the days before Airbnb. These days you would just Airbnb for a month, but I ended up like subletting someone, like it's a house, but it's split into 2 units. So like some people lived in the upstairs part and some people lived in the downstairs part. And then the people who lived in the upstairs part subletted their lease out because they were going like traveling they were going to go like out of the country for, you know, a couple months. So I basically paid their rent for the couple of months that they were gone. But it was, you know, living in the top half of this older house. Oops, I don't want to blow these up. Let's get to my junk. Here we are. Ugh. And see, they're blowing up my... How are they getting the missile launchers specifically? That's what I want to know. The only thing they've blown up here. All right, so you have batteries, but I'm gonna... nope, that's not what I meant. I'm gonna make sure you have batteries. And we'll even say... I'm gonna create this up to like 5,000. this place needs to have batteries forever. I wonder if I can make more of these missile turrets. Not really. And I'm not making those automatically yet. Well, that's cool. I think we're just gonna trust that our laser turrets are okay. Which so far they have been. I'm curious how they were able to bust those up, though. We have two things here, like right here, to repair them. I don't know how something had like the range. Things shouldn't even be getting close enough to hit these. Oh well. I'm just gonna assume that it's fine. And go back. At some point I want to get like this same kind of farm setup going on our black hole as well. Because we're getting close to the point where we've farmed, like we've mined out all of the unipolar magnets, which means they're only going to come from farming now, which is really cool. But yeah, long story short, when you say living in the top floor of a house, I know exactly what you mean. It's so brutal being right under a roof like that. Especially if it's like an older house where the insulation isn't great. It turns into a bit of an oven. It's not quite that bad here, but it's stuffy as hell. And winter it's cold, summer it's hot. Yeah, exactly. And there's nothing in between. Here at least it stays pretty, like our winters are really, really mild. Our weather, I mean, all told, our weather is really mild here. At just generally speaking, which is part of the reason why I love it. But yeah, like in winters, because we have all the other, apartment units surrounding us, just like our body heat and computers in this apartment is enough to keep it at a really pleasant temperature most of the time. And we just have like little baseboard heaters. So heating this place is almost a second thought. But cooling it, like we have one of those little portable AC units that you shove the vent out the window kind of a deal, because we're not allowed to put like an actual unit in the in-window units. We're not really allowed to do. So we have a thing that sits on the floor and does the hose, which works. It's nice to have, but also it's not that big. It's not rated for like the full size of our entire apartment. It does like half of the living room feels nice, but the cool air doesn't make it all the way into this room. So I'll have it like going full blast in the other room, and I'll come in here to stream, and I'll be sweating in here for 3 hours, and then I'll go back outside and it's like 20 degrees colder in just the other room. But there's no way to get airflow going to actually like get the air to come in here. It's really frustrating. Have one of those in a shared apartment. They do cost a lot. True. Yeah, they're not cheap. They cost a good bit to get the unit itself, but then also their power is a whole thing. But I really dislike being hot. I don't like sweating. I'm such a sweaty person, and I hate it so much. So I do kind of prioritize not being miserable in the summer. Okay. So I'm gonna take this whole thing, and we're gonna extend it down this way, which will be fun because we have some of our breaks in our grid lines here. But I think we can make this work. Generally, it's fine with some array receivers on the roof, right? Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be getting a gigawatt beat straight to your roof, you might as well get some power to it, right? Okay, so I think we could do... Can I just take like one of these middle ones? Can I just take... Or do I do... I want to do like this. No, I want to do... How do I want to do this? Obviously I could do this manually. I want this essentially. And it goes here, I guess? That's kind of funny. Oh, did you... Something not connected in here? They all look connected. Weird. But yeah, then we can just do... I guess we need another splitter here. This is so many splitters. This is just all splitters. Is this a... That's a 3. You go there, you go there. And these go like this. And then one more will sneak right in here. Okay, and then what? I guess I could get another, I could probably get one more row in here, right? I'm just trying to think of the fastest way to do this. If it weren't for the changes in the grid, I would just copy and paste, right? I think I am just gonna... Yeah, see, and then they start not lining up now, right? And then I get grumpy. Then you're gonna go here, and you're gonna go here. What the hell? I mean, really, it should be... Really, this should all work, like, completely separately, or differently, right? I should be having... I should have all of our lines going... like, this way. I should be... Like, each of these should be the same. This whole thing should just be rotated 90 degrees. I have unlocked the max, like, the largest size of... blueprint. Should I just grab this whole thing as a blueprint and put it back down 90 degrees sideways? Would that even work? Use. Rotate. I mean... Here's our limit right here. divided by tropic line. So I would just need to make it smaller. But we could do this whole chunk here, and then it would just run horizontally. That's not that different from what we're doing. It wouldn't get any different number of things in here. It would still be a grid. It would have my conveyor belts running the other way. Maybe so in here in our middle I don't know what you call this whole middle belt here. Maybe we'll continue it like this. But when we get down to these other things, they're gonna have to work the other way around, I think. I think that's just gonna be how it is. Which means there's gonna be this one awkward row. Maybe what I'll do is I'll ignore this row for now, because it's gross and I don't like it. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna put down, I'm gonna make this go this far at least, because then it's all even at least. Everything must be perfect. You're still foundation required. Aha. There you go. Okay. So then they just need these things. So maybe this I will copy paste. Just since it's just all splitters. Do like this. Use. Perfect. All right, yeah, because you have. Oh, I'm gonna want to be like. I want to change my angle. I need to change my camera angle. Like this. All right. I think that's what I want. I mean, that looks right. And of course, I'm gonna have to add more sorters in here, or splitters, or whatever. Oh, and of course there's gonna be, click on all these little bits. I still don't really know how many critical photons to make, right? I guess now that our power is probably doing a bit better, we can check out what we're actually using. They're in here somewhere. I mean, we're making twice of what we're using right now, and our research is going. I know our research is gonna just keep going up, right? Not that it needs to, but it could. So maybe I'll say that that's a good amount of critical photons for now. And the rest of this is just gonna be for power. What am I looking for? Okay. I like all these rays and whatnot. It's looking good. Look at me posture checking myself. Kind of. Oh, are these not? Oh no. You didn't connect to there? Why? You have been copied and pasted. Why? Why? Okay, whatever. We can fix that. I have a second appointment with a physical therapist tomorrow. So I have to like pretend that I've been diligent about all the things they told me to do the last 3 weeks. Which, you know, I've tried. Okay. I think that's good, and I think that's gonna be what we get in this direction. I mean, that's a fair number of of things. But I think now I want to extend up in this other direction. I want to come up here. I guess up to here, right? Because here's our other break. So I'm gonna extend all these up to here, and then we can take this whole thing and copy paste around. So really what's gonna happen right? The splitters should be like up here. Or maybe they should go like right here, since that's gonna be our gap, right? So that's where, so I guess this is gonna be like our little channel where things come in and out. I think that makes sense. Right, so really, like this going away, and this whole line going away. Right, yeah. Okay, and then I'm actually gonna take this whole thing out. And then in theory, I guess I want like this, don't I? It's a lot of ray receivers, I know, right? Gonna put in some more. I want half the face of the planet to be nothing but ray receivers. That's my goal today. Yeah, so like we can only get one more row in here, right? Yeah. So you can go away. Then I want another set of 4 to go like right here, I guess. No? No? Why not? Yeah, we got a couple. But you know, we got a lot of rays to receive as well. Oh, I love this so much. We're getting close. Photon generation. Most of these are for power. That's kind of our project for today. This chunk right here is all doing critical photons, and then the rest of this is power. But we are making photons. Our photons are now, yeah, we were making at that rate, and now we're making at this rate. So antimatter should be going pretty good back home. Fingers crossed. I mean, our research is going, so I think these are going fine. Okay, so yeah, I want... Alright, you go there. No, you don't line up. That's already... Okay. Well, simple enough. Oh, I need more conveyor belts? I have a bunch of graviton lenses in there too. Shoop. Boop. I mean, that's almost a packed tier 3 conveyor of critical photons, right? That's pretty good by my standards. So I know I want to put one right there. Turn this into a splitter. A raid. Oh, I missed. I'm off by 1. Hello, raiders. Welcome in, raiders. Explosions. Hello, JM. How's it going? I'm coming here to unwind before bed. Excellent. How was your stream? How'd your managing of the footballs go? And welcome in, raiders. And hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, did I still got... Here? There. Oh my god. Okay, you go there. You go there. You go there. Okay. Not bad. Excellent. Things are going pretty chill here as well. I'm gonna take this whole chunk and we're just gonna repeat it. All right, like that. Some lava. No. Sadly, Geisley couldn't win Europa Conference League. Oh no. Which I imagine makes 0 sense. I'm assuming that's a person. Geisley, wrong? I mean, I guess it would be a team, right? Geisley? How do you... Small town. Oh, okay. Of course. I can't believe I didn't know that. Right there. Okay. So now I just need to hook all those up to the graviton lenses. Right, it's just gonna be... I need more splitters. So you're gonna go here. Right. Let's say like here. This is a guess as being the spot it's supposed to go in. But that'll go that way. Or no, except that there needs to be one here too. Europa Conference League is like Super Bowl, but if they had 3 Super Bowls and it's the third most important for the teams, not good enough for the other 2. Okay, hold on. Well, I parsed half of that. Like the Super Bowl, but if they had 3 Super Bowls and it's the third most important for the teams, not good enough for the other 2. So like top 1% of all clubs in Europe, probably. Jeez. I know we've had this conversation before, but I am continually blown away by the size of, like, the scope of football, right? Of soccer. Like, not even just American football, but just all of our leagues all have a pretty moderate number of teams and organizations, and every little subset league competition cup thing is individually larger than our entire leagues, professional leagues over here. It's bonkers. I don't know how the Super Bowl works. You have a league and the top ones go to the playoffs for the Super Bowl, right? Yes. So for American football, I can actually answer that question. American football is split into 4 conferences. And for the most part during the regular season, the games are played within the conference, but of course there's a good number of cross-conference games as well. This is just gonna come out this way. One thing that's always different I've noticed about soccer versus football is, or even just American playoffs in general, we really like single elimination tournaments, and I've noticed that like cups and whatnot have all sorts of stuff to them, right? It's not just single elimination, but the playoffs for the Super Bowl, you have the 4 conferences. So like the top of each conference goes to the playoffs, right? Or is it like top 2? It must be top 2 because it's more than 4 teams. So I think you end up with like a conference playoff, and then you end up with, yeah, and they're like wild card teams as well. So I think it's like it must be the top 2 teams of each conference go to the playoffs, and then there's also a wild card, which is its own thing. And then there is a single elimination tournament, where it's, each conference plays within itself, and then you have conference champions. It's divisions. There's 4 divisions and 2 conferences. I think that's how it goes. And then it's just single elimination. It's playoffs are real fast. It starts with maybe it is just 4 teams. Then I don't know how the wild card works. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. It's a small number of teams make it to the playoffs to start with, and then it's just conference games, division games, and the Super Bowl. And each one of those is just a single game. There's no points in the playoffs. It's just if you win, you move on, and if you win the Super Bowl, you win the Super Bowl. That's basically how it works, and that's real common for like a lot of our sports too. Like hockey's kind of similar, and baseball. There. So imagine instead of just the top ones, the ones that just miss out on the playoffs went into a separate playoffs and go their own Super Bowl. See, that's pretty cool, which is super fun, but everyone known it wasn't important. So we do, I want to say that there is a thing for the teams that don't get in, but I want to say it's like just a single game. It's like I mean, there's an all-star game, which happens, which takes like players from different teams to combine to make all-star teams. But I want to say that there's like a concession, like a, you know, a loser's cup, but it's like one game. There's not like a Super Bowl. It's just like a here's a side thing that happens also. It's not important. There are 2,500 playable clubs in Football Manager playable in the game. That's ridiculous. It's bonkers. Also, there's a cat in front of my screen. Yeah, some American owners try to do that in England Lings where everyone went all-stars. What the fuck is this Yankee crap, which is a bit unfair. I mean, the all-star games are kind of fun. I guess if they're done right, but it's totally just like an exhibition game. It has no bearing on standing or anything. It's literally just, hey, look at us have a fun game, which is like what sport should be, right? If you're gonna be adding in weird things to your sports, it should at least be just for fun. But yeah. We have games with retired players that are like all-star games. That's kind of cool. But then they're retired players, right? Which is cool that you get to see them come back out of retirement, but all-star games are fun because you're seeing everyone at the top of their game. Like, it's specifically like, these are the all-stars of this season. This is in the wrong spot. So they're the best players in the league, but they're not playing for anything really important. So they're just playing the game at a really high level, and that's fun to watch, right? What's going on here? Why can't I? Okay, that was weird. Oh, and of course. They have testimonials which go back to when a player retired. They'd have a game for them and get them to keep the ticket money as pension. Interesting. That's interesting. Play for your pension. I don't know if that's cool or fucked up. If I'm being honest. I mean, is it like in addition to their pension, or is it like their entire pension comes from that game? Because that would be kind of messed up. Then we have this thing called Soccer Aid, where half the team is retired ex-pros and half the team is celebrities, and they do the UK versus the world. Oh, that's cool. See, that's fun. I think it might be England versus the world. Yeah, I mean, isn't it always? Oh, yuck. That does sound fun, though. I do like it when things can just be fun. That's a whole Pandora's box we won't open. Okay. Alrighty. Right, and then this goes here, I guess. Imagine we're to need to make more graviton lenses as well at this point. Okay. I think that's everything. look at all my ray receivers. By the way, then we cannot talk about silly European sports. BRB, yeah, that's fair. Make sure we're still connected here. So tired of getting my acronyms muddled. It happens. So I want... Yeah, I want another pair here, don't I? Just for the sake of... Symmetricality. Alright, just like this. Sure, whatever. Probably a little hole there. Yeah, and then you go out, you go out, you go in. Oh, is that? Oh, it's because, yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. Right, you're all getting your ins, you all got your outs. That all just worked. Gonna have to actually, oh, you just need to connect, don't you? There we go. Very nearly a packed conveyor here. These need to be set for photon generation. And then we need to plug in on this side. I wonder how many splitters we're gonna have on this planet by the time we're done. Okay. So now we have filled our middle latitude system area, right? So now I just want to take this and I want to go out to here, and I want to go out to here. But now that we've gone up and down the full distance, now it's just a copy and paste. Now I'm just gonna take this. Oh, we should. Hold on, let me fill in this giant lava pool. Got to grab more. Yep. I'm so glad that we have foundations being shipped out here automatically. That was a smart idea that I totally had on my own and no one told me to do. I'm kidding. Yeah, look at all those photons. Okay. This will be by a pretty good margin the most ray receivers I've done. So far, this game has been a lot of extremes. Like I've played this game twice before. I've made 2 Dyson Spheres before, but this game has been working nice and has been going nuts in ways that my previous games haven't. Welcome back. I'm plugging some holes. I think that all looks good. Don't see anything else that looks like it's gonna get in the way. The game has gone on so long, but with like lots of twists and turns. Like I thought you'd deal with a dark fog, but then they struck back. They only keep getting more ornery too. They've destroyed our farm twice, like completely. For the second time, I think was because we ran out of batteries, which is partly why I'm focusing on going nuts on power. What can't work? Like a single little... Okay. Interly collide with other object. I mean, I can fix that. We'll just have to make sure we pay attention to everything. Right here, and it's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, what happened there? But we'll figure it out. Blam. Then we might call that good. I mean, we could do another... I mean, if I go further out this way, they will still get power because of our solar cloud. But maybe we'll call this good. I think this is probably plenty. Oh, if I had more Babses, I don't think we're not making Babses automatically, and I can't make them here. That would make things build a lot faster, wouldn't it? We have 2,000 things sitting here waiting to be built. A lot of them are conveyor belts. 1,700 conveyor belts. I don't remember what kind they all are. Oh, do I need more splitters? No, the splitters seem fine, actually. Okay. Oh, but I do need more of the ray receivers. We need another 66 ray receivers. Which we can do. I knew this game was huge when I started, obviously, because I've done it before and I knew what I was getting myself into, but also this game does just continually surprise me with how gigantic it is. I thought we'd be done by now too. I thought Timberborn and Dyson Sphere were going to end at about the same time, but Dyson Sphere has been going on like twice as long. Okay, so my little drones are gonna take their sweet time getting all that done. I just want to make sure that we get our graviton lenses plugged in here as well. So I'm basically just gonna go all the way across. I guess it just needs to go here. Oh, and then there was all those little bits that didn't work, right? Yeah, it's literally just this. I don't know why that one little bit broke on each of these. But whatever, that still saved me a lot of manual building. Build all the things! Really, I just want to get them placed so they can start continuously receiving. How's our power? Whoop! That looks good. That's good. That's a good thing. Yeah, look at this. And then I'm gonna, yeah, let's just go all the way over. Yeah. Yeah. Should be good, right? So now we're doing... It's like, what are we actually just getting on this planet? We are generating 22 gigawatts. Or we can generate 22 gigawatts on this planet. And we're only charging at, you know, a quarter of that. Okay, now... okay. Do I need more drones? Do I need faster drones? Where are they? Are they... Oh, I'm probably just out. I'm just out. I just need a million more conveyor belts, that's all. This is so cool. Tier 2s, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I wonder how easy it would be to just remove the dark fog entirely from your game, right? Because they're putting in a lot of effort to recolonize the systems we've kicked them out of. Which we need to deal with. Like, look at all these seeds. If you don't get all of them, they're literally like weeds. If you don't get all of them, then they'll come back. So that's really why I haven't focused on like just removing them entirely. Well, also because we want to farm them. If we removed them entirely from the game, if we conquered them entirely, then we would lose out on some resources. Which is interesting. It's interesting to think about. Alrighty, so now I think we got all of our conveyors going at least. Yeah, it's just a bunch of Babses that are not being built. We're probably out of graviton lenses now, which is great. Are we... I mean, we're still getting them. I'd be interested in trying to end the dark fog. I'd be interested in seeing what it took. I think it would take a lot of flying. But like in our neutron star system, there's a pair of like level 26 space hives. And we had I had a real hard time getting rid of the space hive in this system, in the Dyson Sphere system, and it was like level 8. It took like 3 trips. Like I had to refill on destroyers like 3 times in one stream to get rid of a level 8 hive. A pair of level 26s? I don't even know what you do. You just spend all day shooting destroyers at them. Yeah, we are... I think we're gonna have to increase our graviton lens production, but that is also fine. A thing we can do. I guess here's a question. So we're feeding in our graviton lenses to our power things. They're consuming at 0.1 a minute. Does the rate of the consumption of the graviton lens change based on how much power demand we have? Because the grid load is at 33%. We're only using a third of the power we're receiving to charge batteries. And so are these being consumed at 30%? Would these go faster if we were using more? I guess I didn't check when we first, before we started putting things down. Because if we're feeding all of these graviton lenses, but not using the power that they're generating, then that is a waste of graviton lenses, isn't it? But if the rate of their consumption goes down as our grid load goes down, then it wouldn't matter. I don't know how that works. Well, for the sake of being a completionist and wanting things to be symmetrical and even, I am going to extend all of this out this way. But then we're going to call it good. And I might not have graviton lenses going into all of them. Like we can easily just turn off entire columns of the graviton lenses, right? By breaking some key conveyor belts. Okay. Oops, I used them all again. It takes a lot of foundations. Oh, and geez, now we're waiting. Okay, so then this is going to be our graviton, or our photon generation stuff. But I don't think we need more than that. I don't think we need more than that. We look at our star cluster, 10 minutes or so. Look at critical photons. Like, we're producing more than twice the critical photons that we're using, and then our antimatter, we're not even consuming antimatter? We should be consuming antimatter. Why? Curious. We'll go figure out what's going on there. Clearly it's not a critical photon issue, though. Anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna take this section here. Whoop. Right. And this is just gonna, and of course there's gonna be stupid things in the way. I really wish the thing that I wish I could like put a pause on this blueprint and then go back into construct mode and then fix the foundation issue without having to re-copy and paste. That's my desire. I'm still waiting on foundations. There they are. See how that does. This is a big copy. Right? And then that's fine. I'll fix that on my own. Foundation required. Did I? No. Slightly off. I'm just like individual ones missing from the middle. Oh, that one just worked. It just works? Question mark? Wow. Okay. How's that for ray receivers? And we like just barely fit in here too. Cool. How many do I need? 200? Wow. I am gonna crank this way down now. Probably need more, all the other things too. Grab these. Grab these. And I'm gonna not give these graviton lenses. I think is how this is gonna work. Because I'm kind of thinking that it would be a waste, wouldn't it? Well, I guess as these get placed, our power generation total is gonna go up, right? So then we might see a change in what our other ones are doing. Maybe I'll just check after all these are placed. Look at that. Look at that. From dawn to dusk. That is basically perfect. I did kind of get it. Took me a bit to figure out where to actually find the line between day and night, but I think I did. It's like a whole belt. The only downside is that if I don't put graviton lenses over here, it's not gonna look symmetrical. I do wish I had those Babses. That would make this construct a lot faster. Maybe we'll run home and do that real quick. I don't think I'm actually making those. Not that I have a spot for them anyway. Look at all these charged batteries though, look at that. We just have a whole station of charged batteries sitting here waiting, and we're not even using all of our battery chargers to charge the batteries as they come in. That is perfect. Look at all these critical photons. And I guess the graviton lenses are catching up too. Well, maybe they'll be fine. Maybe they'll be fine. This, wow, look at that. Okay. So we have critical photons that we can use. Jeez. Well, how about, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while my drones just kind of, you know, do this for us. We need more conveyor belts. Not that the conveyor belts are all that even important because I'm not gonna use them right now, but the ray receivers can go. Because we have ray receivers. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick and let my bots finish this up. And then I think we're done here. I think we're set on ray receivers for now. Okay, I'm back. And they're still not done. Because my computer just chokes itself to death. Oh, I guess there were a couple holes, weren't there? But if I worry about them, I'm gonna have to get the rest of the things going, or else I'm going to forget about them. But I guess this can just go like that, right? Doesn't need to be a... I have these all as Mark IIs, but I don't think they need to be, really. Any other holes? Here's one. Foundation required. Any others? Here's one. Thought there were more. Maybe not. That is a lot. It is a lot. Oh, I love it. Now it's just 1,500 conveyor belts, which I can't even get in one go like that. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I don't care. We'll come back and we can make the Babses, and then the Babses will take care of the conveyors for us. But we got our critical photons. We have graviton lenses coming in. Now that they've all been fed into the ray receivers, then their rate of consumption will even out, I think. Oh, but I want to look. If I look back over here, we are still consuming 0.1 a minute. I don't know. I mean, our grid load is like 20%, right? Realistically, we could use 0 graviton lenses here and have enough power without issue. That would probably be the smart thing, if I'm being perfectly honest, but it looks so pretty, so screw it. But yeah, I think we're good for now. Come on. I'm gonna put all these back. I don't need all those splitters. Okay. So let's run back home and make sure that we are using our critical photons as good as we can. This all is going. Look at that. I think they're starting to attach at a faster rate as well. We have 17,000 attaching, but there are still 200,000 in orbit. Ridiculous. We're up to 136 gigawatts. And we're requesting 80. Holy cow. We are actually pulling 80 gigawatts from this Dyson Sphere right now. We are not using a fraction of it. we're requesting 80 gigawatts. We are... Where's our power tower? Come here. No. Yo. We have a generation capacity of 30 gigawatts. Is that all? Because that's going to keep going up, right, as we continuously receive. I would expect it to be a little bit higher. Like, we're only charging batteries at 6 gigawatts. Which used to feel like a lot, but now it's like, oh, we're just charging at a fraction of the power we're getting from our Dyson Sphere. That's ridiculous. Yeah, these are all just gonna start filling in. Cool. These are all... Did I not make... Some of these don't have panels. Aha. That'll help. Anything else? I think the rest of these are fine. Just those random 3. Are there any on this side? Don't think so. Okay. Yeah, look at all those going in. Okay. Let's go home. And oh geez, all these seeds. So that one's going to here, that's fine. This one's going to there. Maybe we'll grab that one on the way home. This one's going there. Oh, it's very nearly there. This one's going there. This one's going there. Yeah, okay. So there's 2 that we want to get. Maybe we'll just, since they're all kind of in a line, let's go squash some seeds. And then we can probably upgrade all of those science buildings to be the weird, fancy secret science buildings. Because currently they're still just all the default science building. Oops. There you are. Actually getting to these things is so difficult. Do I have... I'm good on space warpers. Which is good. Oh, really? Oh my god. There, that's a bit better. You have to be that precise to get 1 AU away. That's ridiculous. Do I have my stuff enabled? Yes, let's just do this. Come here, little seed. There we go. So then, where are we? Want to do that one? Yeah. Really? Now's your chance to be a big shot. Oh! Well, it's not too bad. If I can catch up with it. It's not too bad. Okay. Hello? Goodbye. And then I want that one. Oh, that was way too early. What am I... We're in space, it all looks the same. That was a bit better. Still a whole minute away. There we go. Kind of. Community challenge 50% complete. Excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you for contributing to more shinies. Blam! Okay, cool. Now let's go home. Yeah, these are still a ways out. Now they're launching more, whatever. That one. Yay, shinies! Yay, shinies! I'm excited for my ears to finish healing at some point so I can start wearing dangly earrings. Ooh, there we are. Okay. Home sweet home. Okay, so since we're starting right here, I'm actually gonna say, you know what? I think we're good with our shipping out of solar sails. We'll keep producing them, and we'll keep launching the ones that are out there currently, but my hunch is that we're good. So long as all the ones that we have launched don't just all decay, like they are working on decaying, but we'll let them work through what they have. Okay, so now I want to look at our antimatter situation, which is somewhere. Over here somewhere. Here. So we are, oh look, we have antimatter. Okay, so clearly antimatter isn't the issue. We've made plenty of antimatter, so then what's going on with our research? Have we just run out of silicon or something? I bet you it's something like that, and just all of our chips have stopped. So it looks like we're good here, right? You have your two inputs. You do not. Yes, it's chips. Processors. Once again, we are out of processors. These are fine. These are fine. These are fine. Okay. And I'm relatively certain... Wow, look at all that proliferator. Processors are going to be because of silicon, which is a thing we can fix, fortunately. Everything's like shut down. Everything's waiting on processors. Everything's waiting on silicon. Okay, well clearly we need to do that. I have some miners on me. I know that a lot of our silicon was coming from Kekwan. There's still 10 million silicon out here. I want to say it was... That's 1 million. Tropicana, there's almost 4 million there. There's like 5 million there. I don't think we've actually landed on this planet. But this one we're getting a lot of silicon from already, so I think we're just going to continue mining that one. And then maybe we'll toss in some other planets as well. But power should be fine, right? Power should be good to go. I don't want to have to worry about batteries again. Meow. Okay. And there's still no dark fog in this system. Thank goodness. And then this is what? These are rocks? No, that's coal. There's still plenty of coal here. There's still plenty of organic crystals, right? But the silicon has stopped. So. Just need to find the rest. Here's some. And this is where our oil is coming from too, right? What's all this? This all looks done. This was iron. Is there like an... I want like an area delete button. Don't always want it, but I do very occasionally want it. It's gonna be just barely not one. Oh my goodness. Is there like a bunch of oil sitting in here as well? Yeah, I think we're okay on oil. There's more stone, more iron. I mean, we might as well. I'm sure running out of iron is gonna be like the next thing that happens, right? Power. Don't care about stone, don't care about oil, don't care about coal. There's some. That covered all of it. Wow. Jeez. Alrighty, and then there's more, and there's more. Wow. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. There was more. Oh, look, this one's done. We're just straight up done. Wow. You might not be empty, though. You are empty. Okay. This is all done, too. Not quite. Not quite. There's still so much oil, holy cow. Okay, just looking to see if there's any silicon that I'm not mining. This is like, it's just not, there's one tiny bit that's not under the miner. Right? Or when was I? Probably looking at the wrong one. It was this one. There we go. No, it's not. Whatever. Whatever. Well, we're never gonna run out of coal or stone. We're still getting stone off our home planet, even. I think that's everything here. There's 3.7 million. Let's see, 900, 100. $800. Oops. No, I'm losing track. I think we're good. It's gotta be all of it, right? I think that's all the silicon here. And these are clearly done. I'm kind of impressed at how quickly we can crank through a vein now that we're using these advanced miners. But yeah, here's silicon going. Here's power. Yeah, let's make sure we have power here. Are we good? Oh no, we could use more power here. Wow. Oh, of course I'm gonna have to put down foundations. with other object. No. Shut up. I just do this. Sure, why not? Oh, except I don't have dischargers on me. Yep, okay, well. We'll run home and then come back. This isn't too far. Okay. Let's run back home. And then I'm gonna come back to the rest of that for the silicon on that other planet as well. I think we're on raw materials stage of things again. Look at all these ships. Look at all them zipping around. I don't know what... Oops, oops. Well, our research is going. That's a plus, right? Our throughput for things like processors and silicon is quite high when we actually have the materials. Yeah, look. So we already have a full thing of ore here. Clearly still needing to process it all, but you're all going. You all seem fine. These could all be upgraded as well. We're not making the tier 3 forges yet, but that's a thing we can do. But they're all, I mean, they're working. They're working on it. So I want to grab my cloud of drones following me around. I want to grab some more battery dischargers. I want to make some more missile launchers, though it doesn't matter that much, right? I'm just gonna do that. So I'm gonna want to make another station, which is gonna require Babses and missile turrets, which are like the only things I'm not making automatically now. Hello, Gantrock. Lurky lurk lurk. We're making some good progress here. We filled a good chunk of our power planet with ray receivers. So now what was it? We're requesting 82 gigawatts from our sphere. Which I think is pretty good. And we also got critical photons going pretty good, so that was the main thing. Critical photons and antimatter. But I want to come up here. And I need to grab some of these. Or missile turrets. Which are those things? Alright, these and these. I'm gonna make a good stack of them because they have been breaking on our farm planet as well. And then what was the other thing? Babses? Make a bunch. Yeah, and then that will be enough for us to do another planet, right? Now we're gonna make the Babs, and we have the miners. That will all be fine, and we have drones. We have drones, and we have stations. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's go back. So first we're gonna go to number 2, just to make sure that our power is okay there. We're charging batteries, we just need to make sure everyone's using them. Here. Build. Thank you. Are you not connected to the grid? For real? Whatever. Okay, now you're good. Now this planet is fine. I want to go to number 3, right? Because there's 5 million silicon there. There's 1.2 million silicon here. Mostly it's 15 million iron and 16 million copper. Holy cow. But let's go out here. I don't think we're on this planet at all. Lurky lurk lurk. Sometimes I want to lurk in my own stream. Is that weird? What's an ice ball? Okay. That's not what I wanted. I just want to... Right, yeah. There is a bunch of titanium. There's 16 million titanium. Holy cow. And a bunch of stone. There's 1 million silicon. There's 1 million... Yeah. Oh, and fire ice. There's just 8 million fire ice on the ground here. Wow. That's cool. Okay, so let's make our station. Oop. And I think we're probably gonna want a second logistics station. So we'll just plop that there. And then you will send out your space warpers, except that didn't work again. That's cool. There you go. Need to make sure that our missiles are going to be the right missile. So these are normal missiles. So we need to request supersonic missiles. Remote demand. I have some random batteries inside me for no reason. And you need ships. So you're going to do silicon, remote supply, local demand. Right? I think this one is also going to, and it'll just have room for all the other stuff as well. So it's going to local demand remote supply. We're going to have those. And have those. And then from there, we can just plug in the things. This fire ice just sitting on the ground. That's kind of tempting. I mean, we're already getting fire ice from our home system's gas giant. So fire ice has never been an issue. Like, we've been doing fire ice since almost the very beginning. Where'd the rest of the silicon go? There's some. Wow, jeez. I am surprised every time I can cover the whole thing with just the one. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, there's some over there. I do love these advanced miners. I have fallen in love with these advanced miners. It is so much faster to just add all these veins to our whole situation now. I just don't care about conveyors. There's more. Alrighty, so now we are doing 1.2, 2.3, 3.5, and 4.9, so is there one more? Did I count that one? I don't know if I counted. Well, I think I did. I feel like there's one more. Unless I can't math. Kind of looks like I got them all. Okay, so if I start here, we have 1.4 million. So plus 1.1 is 2.5. 3.7. 5. Yeah, I guess. I think we got them all. I don't see any others. I think I'm gonna grab, like, just since we're here, I mean, 4 million iron and 16 million titanium. Kind of might as well while we're here, right? I'm sure iron is going to become a thing imminently. You will do iron and titanium. Yeah, look at all that silicon. Look at it all, and then that research finished. Excellent. Fire ice, copper, a tiny little copper. Is that all the copper? That's all the copper. This is all of this planet's copper. I'm gonna ignore it. I don't need it. Look at this. This thing's huge. That works, I guess. There's more over here. There's more everywhere. This planet is just swimming in titanium. And the coal, is that all the coal? That's all the coal. It might as well be 0. Why? Why do you do that? If we get to the point where we need to mine the 88,000 coal on this planet specifically, then we're hurting. Oops. There's clearly plenty more titanium, but I think we're fine. I mean, look, our planet's already swarming. And then the iron, there's 4 million iron. We found 2 veins, which is half of it. Where's the rest of it? There's some, and there's some. Okay, so let's just do those real quick. It's just 2 more veins. The titanium we can come back for. Oh my god. Oh, here we are. There we go. So now we have added another what? 4 million iron, 5 million silicon, couple million titanium. And you're all good, right? We're... Oh, come on, really? We are like just barely good. Yeah, just barely good. Nighty night, night jam. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for dropping off all your lovely people. I mean, we're in good shape here, right? I know that I keep saying that, and we are getting close. We are getting closer, but holy cow. You're right that this is a whole thing. That's our sulfuric acid planet, so I think it's probably fine. It's also got just a bunch of iron and copper. Holy cow. And then we also have, I mean, there's another 3 million silicon out on Craterus. And all these other things were mostly just for all their exotic materials, right? All the weird stuff. All those ships. Okay, let's head back home and see what that has done to our production. That has probably fixed some problems and revealed others. But we are researching. Whoa. Whoop. Okay. Oh, and here's our research. So yeah, our research is going. I'm curious what our weak link is now. I mean, we have processors now. I'm curious if all this whole stack is going. The whole green stack is going. You have all your things. Our whole blue and or purple. This is blue. This blue is fine. Right? It's all going. Well, no, it's not all going, but that's because it's like full. Some of these go way faster than others, that's right. Reds are going good. You have all your stuff. Yellows aren't quite all going, but that's gonna be... It's gonna be because you're full on your outputs. You're just full on your outputs, okay. So that means our white cubes, the ones that aren't getting things, aren't getting greens, because we just don't have enough stations making green. That's fine. We can upgrade all of our junk. All right, you're just missing greens. You're just missing greens. You're just missing greens. Okay, cool. We can fix that. I'm gonna grab a nice stack of our fancy advanced research machines, because we haven't even used those yet. We made a factory to make those a while ago. What are you? You're just oil, that's right. I don't care about, I don't need my little indicator. And yeah, okay, so we're filling up on our solar sails. We're gonna I'm trying to like ramp down solar sail production, just because I think there's a lot that aren't gonna, a lot of them are gonna decay at this rate. And that's silicon and grading crystal and stuff that I don't want to just lose, right? Here we are. Yeah, give me a stack of those. Give me a couple stacks of self-evolution labs. Why not? Okay. Greens are here. So greens these things go at like triple production speed, right? So that's what we want. They research at the same amount of time, but they have triple production speed. Can I just... does a chain upgrade do the whole thing? Not really. Oh, it's just kind of hard to see. There we go. Okay. I wish I could just do this whole stack as a stack. Okay. Okay. That's a stack of advanced machines. And they have their proliferators going. I mean, hopefully that actually did something, right? If we go to local planet, look at our green cubes. No, it looks like it helped. Yeah, okay, so now we're producing at 430 and consuming at 380. Wow. So I'm curious what the backup is going to be now. Yeah, so we're actually seeing greens accumulate. Cool. Cool. And this middle ring is also producing, right? It's only this inner ring that is researching. So all of these white cube makers could also be upgraded. But then it's going to need like way more everything else. I mean, look at those. I mean, there goes those white cubes. What did that do to our white cube? Yeah, look, okay. Well, we're still using all of our white cubes, of course. I wonder... Like, this middle ring has been overkill the whole time. I wonder how many white cubes we have to make to actually satisfy, like, and have all these actually researching. But we can, let's just upgrade these. Because why not? Kind of hard to... A lot of visual clutter here. Lack of item. That was quick. When you did 100 of those, holy cow. Here. Well, there's another stack. Also upgrade you. There we go. Oh, I guess I should also put the old ones back in. Yeah, there we go. I mean, that looks good. That's some white cubes, right? I mean, this claims we're not even using all of our green cubes now, so now it's gonna be purples. It's gonna be purples. It's just gonna go around. I mean, we can just upgrade the purples too, right? These are all going. Lack of item. Okay, let's go grab some more. Look at all this space we have. Wow. This planet feels so full, but there's still large tracts of land. So hard to tell. they look kind of similar to each other. Yeah, those are all still going. You also have your materials. Antimatter still seems fine. You are still waiting on purples, so I think we're just gonna wait for them to try and catch up a little bit. Yeah, there they go. Here they come. I wonder if you're gonna need a bunch of better sorters. I mean, these are tier 3 sorters. There's like weirdness in our belts as well. That looks better. Now what are you waiting on? Now you're waiting on yellows. You are all going. Yeah, it would be nice to chain upgrade these. I wonder what this is going to do to our power. Yeah. Still waiting on yellows. I'm sure they're just working their way around. Yeah. Do we need more? Does it need more than a full conveyor belt worth? I mean, each research is just one of each, right? So the throughput of each belt in here shouldn't need to be different. Let's try it. I mean, I'm seeing some get to the end here, and now this is full. So in theory, they're going to start backing up a little bit. Eventually. It's too far to operate vertically, look at all those white cubes. This is looking better. Even still, we're only using like less than half of our actual research buildings in here. Okay. Man, look, we're got a good flow of white cubes coming in through here. Like now what are you needing? Now you're needing reds. Hilarious. I mean, let's just upgrade them all. We'll upgrade them all, and it's gonna be greens that are the problem again, but they're gonna be going 3 times the speed they were going at before. Oh, now I need more. Always more. Silicon is doing its best. What was it saying? Reds? Okay. And then these. The blues might as well. It would be really silly to be waiting on blues, wouldn't it? Lack. I lack. Look how fast these are getting made too. It's ridiculous. Oh, come on. Boop, 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 boop. Looks like our farm is holding, which is, thank goodness. This is purples. Whoop. Can I get all of you? No. Okay. So I think all of the production buildings are upgraded. Alright, you're all good. You're all good. You're all good. You're all good. Okay. And now what? Now what's the... No, not you. It's green cubes again. That didn't take long, did it? 'Cause 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 ' Oh, but you're waiting on graviton lenses. Okay, yep. Yep. I think strange matter and graviton lenses are gonna need a bit of a rework. I don't know that there's much more. Excuse me, what are we out of? We're not out of deuterium. Is it because we're out of strange matter? Because we're out of particle containers? Because we're cranking through all of our unipolar magnets? This is gonna be what holds us up now? I mean, we are using it. It is an alternate recipe, right? We can make those without them. It's just the difference is needing turbines and graphene, which is easier to do now than it was when we switched over to unipolar magnets. But still, yikes. I would love to just be able to use the unipolar magnets forever. But maybe we're gonna have to supplement. Because, well, I guess we can look from here, right? At all those seeds. If we go to our neutron star, and we're out of unipolar magnets. We have mined all the unipolar magnets. And then our black hole system, same thing. Which, to my knowledge, means we have mined all of it. We have one black hole, we have one neutron star. That is what is in our star cluster. And we have mined all of that single resource. Yeah, so that means we are going to be dependent on farming for our unipolar magnets from now on. And clearly we cannot satisfy all of our research and our power generation needs just with what we're farming right now. Which is very cool. So I guess this will be our project for next time. But we're gonna start making the particle containers the old-fashioned way. We will still farm the unipolar magnets, and we will do those. Like, we will prioritize those, but we need to fill in those gaps with the old recipe. Which means turbines are probably going to need to be a thing again, right? Turbines have been intermittently a problem this whole time. The graphene is probably okay. That's because that's just straight from fire ice, right? We can expand this if we need to. But we probably don't need to. Like, this is full, right? This is all full. So that's not so much of a worry. But the turbines have been such a thing this whole time. They're all good though. And look, a full thing of super magnets. I'm actually gonna crank both of these up all the way. Right, that's a tier 3. There, you can be a tier 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, so those will all go. And this whole thing's going. So that's gonna say that we are making turbines only a little bit faster than we're demanding. So we're probably gonna have to upgrade this whole situation. This can probably go longer, but still. But we finished our upgrade for our integrated logistics, right? So now we have stacks of 4 coming out of our logistics stations, which is bonkers. So that means I can get rid of these silly things. And that will just work the same. Look, stacks of 4 everywhere. That's so satisfying. You should all be good. I think this can all expand. This might be at its limit. Oh, you're still local demanding? No. Local storage. Remote storage, how about that? How about you stop? Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, go away. Okay. That leaves us with thing to do next time. But I mean, look at this. Look at this, 140 gigawatts. We're still launching solar sails because apparently we're still sending them out there. But it's all filling in. We have 17,000 that are working on attaching. There's still 150,000 out in the air. There's 172. I guess that's just total in the air, right? I want to know how many I need left. Like what's left in our whole... How was I looking at our whole situation? Optimize sail memory. Huh. How was I seeing those stats? Because here I can just see... Do I need to click on like a frame or something? No. Weird. Look to choose a node model. Oh, you can change them. I see. Okay, that's cool. So you can just change them that way too. Huh, okay. I'm not sure, how was I looking at all those stats before? I saw a screen that I hadn't seen before, and I don't remember how I got there. Oh well. We're good. Yeah, I think we're good here. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with me and keeping me company. We're getting there. I promise. We will get there. Today's episode was brought to you by the mountain. The thing that we're climbing, the thing that we are nearing the summit of. I can see it. It's right there. It's right there. But also by you clicking on the buttons and helping me out and coming by and hanging out and watching the VODs and lurking in chat and doing all that good stuff, joining the Discord. That's why I'm here right now. I appreciate y'all. Come by on Saturday. We're gonna play a new game. We're gonna play Melody of Moomin Valley, which looks very cute. I'm very excited about that. Come by next week and we're gonna keep going on Dyson Sphere. Come by sometime in the next, I don't know, a couple months maybe, and we're gonna go back to Dwarf Fortress for real. I'm waiting for the adventure mode to get just a little bit more fleshed out, and then we're gonna dive into adventure mode. And then come back in June or July for more Elden Ring. All those things are gonna happen. In due time. So, appreciate you coming on this journey with me. I hope you have a good rest of your week.